China's hypersonic weapon successfully turns overtaking. The U.S. military had to give a clear statement this time. China has experienced many years of anti-intervention, regional stop strategy building. At present, China's anti-intervention arsenal possession is relatively complete. In addition to possessing a series of weapons such as DF-21D and DF-26 anti-ship ballistic missiles, there is also no small progress in hypersonic speed. Among them, DF-17 made its debut during the National Day Parade in 2019. The concept of hypersonic weapons was first proposed by the United States, but its progress in the field of hypersonic weapons has been tepid. With the successive service of hypersonic weapons in China and Russia, the United States has to further accelerate the progress of hypersonic weapons. According to U.S. media sources, the U.S. military has recently made breakthrough progress in the field of hypersonic weapons. The hypersonic glider that the U.S. military has been developing has finally succeeded after many failed test firings. It is reported that this type of hypersonic weapon is the only one of the many hypersonic weapons projects of the U.S. military that has achieved successful test firing. Hypersonic weapons refer to weapons based on hypersonic flight technology and whose flight speed exceeds 6 times the speed of sound. In addition to its extremely high flight speed, this type of weapon also has a characteristic that its flight trajectory is more erratic and unpredictable. This allows hypersonic weapons to break through the defense of the anti-missile system to a large extent. The reason why the U.S. military spares no effort in the hypersonic weapon field is that the existing anti-missile system of the U.S. military cannot intercept hypersonic weapons. In addition, hypersonic weapons can carry not only conventional warheads but also nuclear warheads. To a certain extent, a hypersonic weapon with a nuclear warhead is equivalent to an intercontinental missile, but because of the unpredictable flight trajectory, its deterrent force far exceeds the intercontinental missile. According to relevant personnel from the U.S. military, the new hypersonic weapons of the U.S. military have only been tested 4 times from the beginning of the definitive research to the success of the experiment. From various indications, the progress of the U.S. military in the field of hypersonic weapons is indeed relatively slow, and it can even be said that it does not pay attention. Today's achievements are only successful test launches. Compared with China's DF-17, the U.S. military has completely fallen behind China in hypersonic